What is up, everyone? My name is Garrett, also known as Fly with Garrett, and welcome back to another video. I'm excited today because we are back on an aviation topic. I know my channel is kind of all over the place. Aviation, fitness, vlogging, you name it, whatever comes to my mind, I kind of create a video about it. And I hope you guys enjoy that. If you are enjoying the videos, it'd mean a lot if you could smash that thumbs up button. And if maybe you have a topic you want me to discuss, throw it in the comments below. But today's topic, like I said, is aviation related. We're gonna break down some certificates and some requirements to be a pilot. Now, this first certificate is probably one of the most important ones, and this is the student pilot certificate, also known as your solo endorsement. The reason why it's the most important is because you will remember this day for the rest of your life. The day that you took an airplane up in the sky by yourself. Now, some requirements to get your student pilot certificate is you must be at least 16 years of age, obtain a first, second, or third class medical, and receive an endorsement from your certified flight instructor saying you are good to go. Now, the sweet spot with a student pilot certificate is normally 10 to 25 hours. I believe I saw it around 12 to 14 hours, which typically is on the low end. But once your flight instructor feels comfortable after that ground and flight time, then they will sign your logbook off with an endorsement saying you are good to solo. Now, they can put limitations in your solo endorsement, meaning no cross countries, no nighttime, and so on. Now, this next certificate is a major milestone because this allows you to take your family, friends, some passengers up in an airplane with you. This is your private pilot certificate. Some requirements to obtain a private pilot certificate are you must be at least 17 years of age, be able to read, write, and speak the English language. You've got to get around 35 to 45 hours of flight time, depending if you are with a Part 61 or Part 141 flight school. If you guys want more information on different types of flight schools, go ahead and throw it in the comments below and I'll be sure to check it out. You also have to have some flight time requirements besides the 35 to 45 hours. 5 of those are solo cross country with 150 nautical miles solo. You've got to have some nighttime, some dual received, at least 20 hours of dual received with a certified flight instructor if you're at a Part 141 school. And then you've got to take a knowledge test, which is a written exam. And then you have to take a oral and practical test with an FAA examiner. Now, this next one is not a certificate, but it's an actual rating. Ratings can be added onto certificates. And this is your instrument rating, which you can add on to your private pilot certificate. You can also add this on to a commercial certificate, an airline transport certificate, but your instrument rating allows you to fly in reduced visibility, clouds, heavy haze. We call this instrument meteorological conditions, and we follow IFR, instrument flight rules. In order to get an instrument rating, you must have 50 hours of cross-country PIC time, 40 hours of actual or simulated instrument time, meaning you have a hood on, or foggles is what we call them, that blocks out the horizon and you're flying just on instruments, and 15 hours of dual received flight time, meaning received from a certified flight instructor in order to get your instrument rating. Now, this next certificate I like to call the money certificate, or known as the commercial pilot certificate. This allows you to get paid while flying an airplane, which to me is the coolest thing in the world. In order to get a commercial pilot certificate, you need at least 250 hours of flight time, 100 of which must be a PIC, which is pilot and command flight time. And you don't necessarily have to have an instrument rating, but it certainly helps. If you don't have an instrument rating and you want to get paid for hire, meaning cargo operations or pipeline patrol, if you don't have that rating, then you're stuck within 50 miles of your originating airport. You must fly in daytime, and also visual flight rules are also known as VFR. You do have to take an oral and practical exam with the FAA, and you also have to take a knowledge test. Now, this last and final one is your airline transport pilot certificate. This is the best one of them all because this allows you to fly for the airlines. In the United States, to obtain an ATP, or an airline transport certificate, you must be at least 23 years of age, obtain 1,500 hours of flight time, 1,000 if you're at a 141 operator. And like I said before, if you want me to make a video on 141 versus 61, throw it in the comments below. And this will be a good time for you to subscribe if you're new here. Also, 500 hours of cross-country flight time, 100 hours of nighttime, and 75 hours of actual or simulated instrument time. You must also obtain a first class medical, and of course there's a knowledge test and an oral and practical test with this certificate as well. And then you're off to the races for the airlines and have the best career ever. Now, whether you want to fly a commercial, be a private pilot, just student pilot, I hope you guys enjoyed this video. I hope you're loving aviation. And if you're new to aviation, enjoy, have so much fun. And if you're new here, make sure to subscribe, and we'll see you next time.